Welcome to Kids Site 2, the webpage.
Announcements. Pete's got another one. Pete's got another one. He's got them all the time. Pete! Always interrupting me.
Bryan, it's Friday!
It's a gorgeous day outside, too.
Good morning, Internet!
Oh, look at all that. And welcome to Kids Site 2, the webpage. I'm Bryan.
And I'm Pete, and this is a candy cane.
That's true. The
Even
reason my hair is a little wet right now is because Pete and I just played like 3 hours of straight basketball.
This morning,
yeah, we did it. We usually like to get up before we record so we don't look like we're too tired.
That's true.
So we get out for a few hours, play some b-ball,
shoot
the rock around
outside
a little bit.
of school. When a couple of kids who were up to no good.
Well, anyways,
started making trouble in our neighborhood.
I think I beat you because I scored one basket and you didn't score any.
I scored a basket. You saw me score a basket. A hook shot over my head. It was luck, but I scored it. You were there. You were totally there.
So we tied. Well, today is Friday, and that only means one thing, that today is our casual competition. And today we're going to, I'm not going to tell you just yet. We're going to save it for a little bit longer. But if you're new to the site, every single day of the week we have some new content for you. Today we have a casual competition. We're also going to sing a camp song. We're going to give you a tongue twister, and then that will be that.
Yeah, let's do our tongue twister.
All right, so my tongue twister is freshly... Look at this guy. Had a little too much basketball this morning.
Yeah, I did.
Freshly fried flying fish. Freshly fried flying fish. Freshly fried flying fish. Freshly fried flying fish. Freshly fried flying fish.
Freshly fried flying fish.
Oh, really?
Freshly fried flying fish. Freshly fried flying fish.
Freshly fried flying fish.
Freshly fried flying fish. Freshly fried.
All right.
Mine is Greek grapes. 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 Greek grapes.
Greek grapes. Oh. All right. Well, that was a tongue twister. How did you do?
Greek grapes.
And freshly fried
flying fish.
Just in case if you forgot. And I think that we have a
song. One of my favorite songs.
A really good song.
This is a forbidden song at many camps, I've heard.
Not only have I heard that it's a forbidden song at a lot of camps, but I also heard that there are countless versions all around.
Versions.
So if you out there
at
in
least two.
Internet land,
if you have your own version, please send it to us.
Yeah, we'd love
Video
to.
Response
We'd love
on
to
YouTube
sing it.
Or
we'd love
whatever
to.
You want to do.
We'd love to hear some new verses.
This song is called
The Titanic.
Oh, they built the ship Titanic to sail the ocean blue, and the people said that the water would never get through. Oh, the Lord's almighty hand said the ship would never land. It was sad when the great ship went down. Bum, bum, bum. It was sad, so sad.
It was sad.
Too bad.
It was sad when the great ship went down
to the bottom of the sea.
Husbands and wives, little children lost their lives.
It was sad when the great ship went down. Bum, bum, bum. It was off the English shore about 100 miles or more, when the rich refused to associate with the poor, so they put the poor below where they'd be the first to go. It was sad when the great ship went down.
Bum, bum, bum. It was sad.
So sad.
It was sad.
Too bad.
It was sad when the great ship went down to the bottom of the sea. Husbands and wives, little children lost their lives. It was sad when the great ship went down. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, the little children cried as the water rushed inside, and the men all day, the lords had passed by. But the hero saved the weak as the boat began to leak. It was sad when the great ship went down.
Bum, bum, bum. It was sad.
So sad.
It was sad.
Too bad.
It was sad when the great ship went down to the bottom of the husbands and wives, little children lost their lives.
It was sad when the great ship went down.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, the moral of the story, as you can plainly see, is to wear a life preserver when you go out to sea. The Titanic never made it across the ocean blue. It was
was sad when the great ship went down. Bum, bum, bum.
It was sad.
So sad.
It was sad.
So bad.
It was sad when the great ship went down to the bottom of the husbands and wives, little children lost their lives.
It was sad when the great ship went down. Bum, bum, bum. Oh. Casual Competition Friday!
Alrighty, well, welcome to our casual competition. Today is a balancing contest. So we have our unipod right here, and what you have to do is you have to take the palm of your hand, put that in there, and you got to balance it like this. The person who has the most balance at the end wins. In order to win this match, you have to stay in frame. So if I go out of frame, then that means that my time is done.
That's right.
All right? Are you ready, Pete?
Wait, ready, set, go.
All right, I'm off.
I'm off to balance the stick. Whoa. I was a bouncing champion for
Now, I'll give you a fun story while I'm doing this. When I was a lifeguard at this YMCA, I would take, don't do this. I took the skimming pole
already. Yeah.
You know the big skimming pole?
Yeah,
This was on a rainy day, so no one was around, so that's why I was able to do it. It was like 25 feet tall, and I took it and I balanced it on my hand, and then what I would do is I would throw it in the air, do a 360, and then try to catch it back on my hand. I only accomplished it once. But no one was around, so make sure if you're balancing things, you're not doing it in a cluttered area, and you're doing it out in an open field, and then, you use like a wiffle ball bat or something. Use something fun, something exciting. Oh no,
that's out of frame.
All right, what do we got?
Okay,
Pete?
well that stopped at like around 150.
All right.
And you started at 30.
30? Okay.
So that would be
The minute and 20 seconds?
1 minute and 20 seconds.
120. All right.
Okay, you just
All
tell
right,
me when to
and
start here.
ready?
Go.
Okay, well, I can tell a story too. And I do not advise anyone to do what I did in my story, which is that when I was young, I used to have to rake the leaves in the backyard. And we had a big backyard, and we had a ton of leaves, and I really, really didn't like to rake. And so I would balance the rake on my hand. And the problem with balancing a rake on your hand is that if you try to throw it up and catch it, and you miss, then
It's a rake to the face.
The rake came down, and it scraped my face.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was no good at all. All right, so, let's see, can I tell any other stories?
Not the monkey story.
Did you? Oh, I could. Well, that would mean that I was a really good balancer if I
That
could
would.
tell the whole monkey story. Does anyone know how Bryan and I met? I don't think they know how we met, Bryan.
Would you care to
Well,
divulge the information?
I used to work at a camp in Connecticut, and I was teaching nature, and I was teaching scout skills, and I was teaching
Oh.
no,
Oh.
I was teaching hiking, and Bryan at the time was, when I started, he was a camper, I believe. Right?
No, I was a CIT, a
Counselor
counselor in
in
training.
Well, that's kind of a camper. Anyway, and so at the time, I kind of knew him as being a loud and outgoing camper, but we didn't necessarily get along yet. But the first time we really got along, the first time I recognized Bryan as being a cool guy, was that I decided to have this big wrestling match between Nacho and I. And Nacho is a famous actor now.
All right, Pete, you won.
And I won?
You won.
Oh, yes. Well, let me finish the story. So Nacho's this famous actor now, and he and I were going to have a wrestling match, and he came out as Captain TP, which is a good guy, and I came out as the evil unibrow, and at the time, Bryan announced the wrestling match. He was one of the 3 announcers, I believe. Is that right,
Well,
Bryan?
I actually was not.
Or you were a minion.
I was not.
Chose minion.
Oh, you were not just.
Well,
Well,
that was a casual competition. I actually had because it was at 2 minutes and like 5 seconds?
Yeah.
For me. So it was 30, so it was like a minute and like 35 or a minute and 40 seconds.
Okay.
But you had it for 2 minutes.
Oh, all
so
right.
You won.
So how many up am I on you now?
Are you
is
up
that 2
3?
or 3? I think it is
It's
3.
Look at
Wow,
we're not
all right.
actually 100% sure on that. So if you would like to dig through the archives and find out who has won each and every one of these casual competitions, by all means do so and let us know. 'Cause
That's right.
We're not going to dig through.
Anyway, have a great weekend.
That's
We will
right.
see you here on Monday for our Not Monday segment where we teach you a cool nut.
No, it's Monday.
Not Monday.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
All right.
see ya.